I think this might be one of the most iconic lines from the movie, but you said, you swim in pollution, you get polluted, okay? And you said this to Kingsley in the film. I think Bob and Rita's relationship is quite a unique look into the intense like love and hardship that you get with a relationship which is almost playing second fiddle to like a greater cause.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to put it. I thought about it myself, and I think, how did you prepare to kind of capture the essence of Rita and Bob's relationship?
I'm so glad that you mentioned that line and that scene, because that was one of the hardest scenes of the film to shoot. Not because it was difficult, but because like it's like high stakes and high emotion. And that emotion I could only capture by meeting her. Yeah. That was the only way. I read her book, I scoured the internet, I watched YouTube videos, I talked out loud about her. There's only so much you can do without seeing this person. And like, I know sometimes people play legends and like, you know, they're no longer on the earth and they just work with what they're given. But the fact that I was able to go to her house, sit down with her, sit on the floor, cross-legged, I just stared at her for hours. We ate, we laughed, we chilled, talked about her love for Bob, which was very, very present. It felt like he was right there with her as she was talking about him. It's just like this kind of, I don't know. It's like when you talk about someone, you go back to a memory. It's like the memory that she may have recalled was like from when she was young. It felt very, very sweet and pure. And it's that coupled with the emotion, coupled with the strength, that I kind of just meshed.
You felt it exuding out of her, and to be honest, you channeled that, you delivered that line with vim. I think that's my call. I think it's going to be the iconic line of the film. And I wanted to say as well, I don't know what your vocal training is, like your background in singing and stuff, but you were obviously, with the I3s, you were next to Noami, Cowan, if I'm not mistaken, and Sevana. What's your vocal background?
I sang before I acted.
Oh, okay.
So I was A-okay.
Okay, so you're different, basically.
Yeah, no, I'm different.
You're built differently.
I am built different, to be honest. Thank you for recognising it. Yeah, I mean, and they're both incredible. Their voices are like literally sweet. And we had moments in rehearsals where we were just finding all these different harmonies, and we were like, man, it's such a shame we're not like just making an album. Because like we were captured, and you can hear like our voices a little bit, but it was stems also from the live shows, the real I3s. So, but I was cool. Yeah,
you look extremely comfortable, extremely casual, and obviously, you're famously a West Londoner, as you were saying. I'm from Shepherd's Bush. You're telling me you're from.
I'm from Shepherd's Bush.
Similar parts.
Don't believe it's not Hammersmith. Everyone says Hammersmith. I don't know where people got that from. It's Shepherd's Bush.
We respect Hammersmith, but really and truly, let's give Shepherd's Bush the proper love. So Wikipedia, whoever's writing this stuff, can we please change it to Hammersmith?
Just stop, yeah.
And you're making me very proud to be a West Londoner. Like we said, you're built differently. You're doing amazing things. You've got stellar acting credits and a stellar career even so far, and you're still so young. I just wanted to ask, what does it mean for your personal journey being one of the leads in such an iconic biopic?
Thank you for asking me that. It's an arrival for me in terms of the level-headedness and the like throwing away of the like personal stuff that you have to do in order to enter a role like this, which is 1, real, 2, represents your culture, and also just makes you realise that everything you've done up until now has amounted to this moment. And every single moment in our life is us amounting to this moment because of our experiences. So I know that both in and outside of work, I've come to a place where these roles just feel at home for me. And that's what I'm going to continue doing, just being at home.
And I love that you said it all amounted to this, because no one actually sees those 5 a.m. get-ups for auditions and 6 a.m. and you're travelling to here and you're doing this and you're putting your own money down to travel. So I just wanted to say, to close out the interview, congratulations. You deserve everything that's coming your way. And I hope when the movie's released, it's going to be a big thing for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. I want to shake your hand. I really appreciate that.
West London in the building.
Shakes.
Come on, the West Shakes.